Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to my evening news report right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Thanksgiving Day Parade and balloon inflation. What you need to know. The 92nd edition of the iconic holiday event ushers in the season with its signature giant character balloons, floats, marching bands from around the country, Wishalom performance groups, music's biggest stars, and the one and only Santa Claus. Since November of 1924, the Macy's Day Parade has become synonymous with the star of the holiday season. For the 92nd edition, the lineup will feature 16 giant character balloons, 43 Novotel balloons, heritage balloons, balloon nickels, balloon heads, and trilons in 26 floats, 1,200 cheerleaders and dancers, more than 1,000 clowns, and 12 marching bands. More than 3.5 million spectators will line the street to witness the event, with millions more watching on television and streaming devices. 4 new floats will debut, including Elf Pets by the Elf on the Shelf, Fantasy Chocolate Factory by Kinder, Ashley Tisdale, Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle by Nickelodeon, Jack and Jack, and Splash Safari Adventure by Kalara Resorts and Conventions, Ella and Mia. We saw a preview of those new floats earlier this month, and let's take a look at that video of those new floats.
Macy's is getting ready for its Thanksgiving Day Parade. And whether you watch indoors or out, it's one of the city's greatest traditions. And this year, there are new balloons and new floats. Eyewitness News reporter Michelle Charlesworth with a sneak peek on what we can expect.
When I look on TV and I see all these floats, I'm like, wow, how do they do this?
The elephant on the Kalahari Resort float is a giant hit. Another big hit is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one and the actual crime fighters in the shell. Are they the real ones?
Probably not.
It actually looks just like the cartoon, and we have a whole arcade, going on. And then we also have Tom the Turkey, who's been here in the parade since 1971. He's actually been completely repainted and reconfigured.
The turkey leads off the parade. There's also a new chocolate factory float.
I like the Kinder,
the chocolate?
Yeah.
High five. John, what about you?
Me too. I'm just completely obsessed with chocolate.
Right? Well, who isn't?
I think it actually makes it better that you can see the people in it instead of not seeing them, because you can see how it works.
I am definitely with the kids. It is so much more magical to see people in there actually moving the elephant head around. One of my favorite things every single year with the parade is the music. And this year, we get to hear Diana Ross, John Legend, the Bare Naked Ladies, and on this float, Ella May. By the way, confetti comes out of the elephant's trunk.
How does the confetti come out?
It just blasts out of the trunk. I think they push a button. What do you think of that?
Yeah. The elephant's legs is trees.
It's like a Muppet. And it's like they're moving its mouth and its trunk and its like ears.
Such a magical thing for kids to see this. And by kids, I mean all of us.
Okay, there you go on that video. Very cool indeed. The parade's signature balloon have featured some of the world's most beloved characters. Joining the giant character balloon lineup this year will be famed Sanya warrior Jiko from Dragon Ball Super Boil. Spectators can witness the balloon inflation event beginning at 1 o'clock p.m. on Wednesday at 77th and 81st Streets between Central Park West and Columbus Avenue. The event continues until 8 o'clock p.m. The only public entrance is located at 73rd and Columbus Avenue. You can download a printable walking map of the balloon inflation area here. Here's this year's balloon lineup, and let's take a look at that lineup. And here's a list of the balloons this year. And that's a look at the balloon lineup for all of you. What streets will be closed? Manhattan at the direction of NYPD formation. And let's take a look at what streets will be closed during the parade. And here's a list of the streets that will be closed . And those are the list of streets that will be closed. And the parade will begin live on TV starting at 9 o'clock a.m. on CBS and also on NBC. And the Riley King Network will bring live parade coverage right here on the Riley King Network, so you can also watch it here as well. And I hope you enjoyed this evening news report right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, everyone. I'll see you back here tomorrow for another news report. Good night, everyone. Bye.